I felt myself like, what is he? But then I had to say, you know what, Monique? When you talk about love, you got to walk in it. And though you and Jesse Lee may not agree, it don't stop me from loving you.
There you go.
What I do have for you, brother, is empathy. Because when the disconnection comes in, and you a black man, make no mistake, mama.
Black as the ace of space.
You when I look at you, I don't see no space. I see a black man.
Black as the ace of space.
What?
Black as the ace of space.
As the ace, you black as E and J on the rock.
That's right.
So when I see my brother that is a beautiful king, and our community needs our kings. And we don't need our kings to talk against us or at us. We need our kings to talk to us and with us. We don't need our kings to tell us all that we're not. We need our kings to tell us what we are. So when you say, are we in a fallen state? You are part of the problem, Jesse.
No, I've been working 30 years to show blacks how to overcome the fallen state by showing them how to go and forgive their parents for failing them and return to the fathers. And once they do that, life become amazing because they fall away from the color thing. They fall away from anger. They fall away from anger.
I've heard, when I hear us refer to us as black people, when I hear, that's why I say us and we, because they my people. It's me. I can't disconnect me and say those black people. I'm trying to talk to the black people. I'm talking to us. I'm talking to our community. So when you start disconnecting the blacks, like now, I'm not like I'm trying to teach the black people. Not I'm trying to teach my people.
But Monique, once you're born again of God, your people are, and my people would be the people who have been born again of God, returned to the Father, and they're of the Spirit, not of the color. So those are your people now.
Us like that. If the world saw us like that, it wouldn't be inequality. It wouldn't be injustice. It wouldn't be one of our black men or daughters.
But it doesn't. Once you're born of God, it doesn't matter.
Shot up and beat and killed for no reason. So Jesse, yes, color does matter. And stop. You can't sell. If color did not matter,
it doesn't.
Then we would see just as many white babies being killed by police brutality than we're seeing black babies. If color did not matter, then you would not have the black community saying this is inequality. If color did not matter, you would not have our school system. See, and I've been in it. I've been to those inner city schools, and the teachers say to me, Monique, they don't give us the funding. We don't even have the funding. I've been in it.
But they're being ripped off by their own black leadership because they've turned their lives over to someone else.
Hear me. Wrong is wrong and right is right. I'm not right. You keep bringing up Obama. I'm not making right or wrong. I'm saying, listen, our community is suffering.
But they need fathers. Let me ask a final question because of time. If black people today were raised by a father and a mother who love what's right with all their heart, soul, and might, and they set good examples for their children, taught them how to work, how to be responsible, how to treat others the way they would like to be treated, would most black people be in the condition they're in today?
If people.
But how about the blacks?
Let me say this. If our community had both parents in the house and both parents were fighting for the betterment of their children, yes, our community would be better.
That's what we need.
If the white community had both parents in the house, because see what happens, Jesse, is when we get brothers like you, people would think that we are the problem.
You are. Black people are their own problem.
What happens is, with the welfare system, it's far more white people on welfare than it is black. Far more.
But why they're not complaining like the blacks?
Huh?
Why you don't hear the whites who are on welfare complaining and blaming someone else like the blacks do?
Well, then I need you to go into the welfare offices, Jesse. I need you to take a trip to the welfare office. See, I did, because I wanted to see it for myself. I wanted to see it. And when you see our white brothers and sisters in there, not that I'm judging, you need to go take a trip. So maybe you'll stop thinking as they brainwashed you into believing, oh, it's just the blacks complaining. No, wrong is wrong and right is right, regardless of the color. And right now, when you start speaking like some white people that speak of, oh, the blacks, the blacks, the blacks, the blacks, what that says is I'm so disconnected from y'all that, yeah, it is y'all problem. It is. Let me show y'all how I can help y'all. Let me show you how I can fix y'all. You're not the savior, Jesse.
But Monique, every adult, you do agree that every adult is responsible for themselves. And when they complain all the time and blame others, that's a sign of weakness, right?
Well, oh, come on. Let's talk about it. When they blame others, that's a sign of weakness. So the man that is your great white hope, every time we see that ass on TV, he complaining about something. So now I want you to chew on your words, Jesse Lee.
But he's not complaining about evil.
Let's stop it. Now I want you to stop it.
He's pointing it out. He's pointing it out, not complaining.
So
because he's a winner.
So we're not pointing it out. We're complaining.
Yeah, and burning down and destroying. And
let me say this to you.
Destroying statues and flags as though that's going to make their life better and not.
As they should have. How do we salute people that owned us, Jesse Lee? How do we walk our children down the street and say, look at this great white hope, as you would refer to them, and tell our children you should respect and honor because they own people that look like us. Maybe not you, maybe not your mom and dad, maybe not their mom and dad, but I can damn sure bet you somewhere down the line, the people that you want to honor and they're your great white hope, they own people that look like you, Jesse Lee. So again, when we have brothers such as yourself and sisters that speak about all that we're doing, and it's just us, it's just the black problem, the blacks, the blacks, the blacks, as if you're not, that's the problem.
Monique, answer this for me, and then we got to run. I'm way over time. Black people, not all, but most. Black people, nobody in the world like black people now. They have made it worse for them. No race like them or anybody. They're afraid of them. They try to avoid them. They skirt around.
Why do you think that is, Jesse?
Because they have been acting a fool over the last year or so, burning and destroying and killing and robbing and raping and blaming. Now they have more enemies than they have. They have more enemies today than they had before because nobody liked them.
Know the history. And we don't give a damn not being liked. Let me be clear.
Why not?
You don't have to like me, but you have to respect me.
But you've tried to do it by force, and you can't force anyone to love you.
Fannie Lou Hamer.
Who?
For your producers that are there, are your parents still alive?
My parents?
Yes.
No, they dead.
Okay. Aunts, uncles, that may be older than you?
Yes.
I feel like you come from a family that didn't tell you about your history. Because when you say to me, who was Fannie Lou Hamer?
Right.
See, I'm going to tell you who she was. Fannie Lou Hamer was a black woman. And as you recall, she's a fat black woman. And that black woman wanted to go vote. She simply wanted to go vote, Jesse Lee. And the beating they gave to that black woman, and see, not the white man didn't beat her. The white man stood back and gave the weapon and gave the stick to the black man.
But Monique, what does it have to do with black people today?
I'll tell you. Because asked me
there was a time when women couldn't vote, period.
You asked me about the burning down and the looting. I'm going to tell you about it. That's what you asked me. Well, should they be doing that, right? Should they be doing that?
Right.
Why would they do that? See, this woman named Fannie Lou Hamer, I want you to do your research and your homework so you'll understand why
I know who you're talking about. I heard of her before, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, now you heard of her, right?
Yeah.
So she said, as she was speaking candidly, she said this country was built on our backs.
Not true. Not true.
Very true, Jesse.
No, really.
It was built on our backs.
I'm going to have you back, Monique. That is not true. That's not true.
Labor. Jesse, listen. What I'm not going to do is debate you about this.
Right.
Because you and I both can go to the facts and look it up. But what happens is we built it up. And we want to be treated like human beings.
But the way that blacks are acting now, they're running people away from them.
So when they pull a black man over, and he in a family with his car, and then that black man winds up dead, and he did everything they told him to do. Was he acting like an animal, Jesse?
He's not. If he does, Monique, if he does what the cops ask him to do, he's not going to end up there. But if he fight the cop, if he draw guns, if they go for knives, if they're running because they're criminals, they're going to end up dead. The cop has no other choice but to protect themselves and protect the innocent people. These people these people who are getting killed by cops are criminals. They're thugs. They're running.
I'm gonna say this to you, Brother Jesse. It's disheartening and it's disappointing.
But it's the truth. I thought you were about the truth.
I want you to hear me, please. Please hear me out.
All right.
Okay. It's disheartening and disappointing to watch a Black man validate and co-sign the brutality and the murders and the killings that has happened to our Black men, our Black women, our Black mothers, our Black fathers, and to sit here in front of you, Black man, and you sit there and you find reason, and our Black men have been shot in the back with no weapons on them. Our Black men have been choked to death and pose no threat. And you sit there, Black man, and you make that okay, Black man. Let me say this to you. I don't know what color your wife is, and I don't know what color your children are, but I'm going to pray for them.
But Monique, are you saying that these Blacks are doing nothing?
I'll tell you what I'm saying.
They're not bringing that upon themselves.
I'm going to tell you what I'm saying. I empathize for the village.
But I thought you were about truth.
I am.
But then the truth is, if they didn't act out.
Let me say this. When I went to that jail, there are some sisters that were supposed to be there. They were supposed to be there.
Yep.
And they looked at me and said, bitch, I'm supposed to be here. So we was clear. Then there was some that looked at me and said, Monique, I ain't supposed to be in here. So what you saying to me is, not all our Black men has been shot. I'm not saying all of them were innocent. No, I'm not saying
that. But why don't the Blacks speak out loud about those who are bringing this upon themselves by running, going for guns, trying to get knives and weapons?
But what about the ones who haven't, Jesse Lee?
And mopping the cops and things like that?
What about the ones who haven't?
I don't know if any that haven't. I don't know if it.
Because you're not paying attention.
I'm paying close attention.
You want to see. You want to see what you want to see, brother Jesse Lee. And what I'm going to do is, because I love you. I do. I love you, brother. And for all your listeners that's listening, I want y'all to hear me. Please put one up for our brother tonight, because we got a lost one. And we got one that's so lost that he's willing to throw his people under the bus. But I want you to take yourself, because color don't matter. I want you to go to the welfare office in your area. And I want you to see all the complaining going on. I want you to take yourself to the areas that's considered not so fancy, and they just happen to be white people. And I want you to hear all the complaining going on. See?
But it still would be weakness, though, if they're complaining. Anyone who complains is weak.
Then I appreciate you saying that. Don't just put it on us. And your great white hope, your great white hope. Read his tweets. Watch his comments.
They're amazing.
Complaining, baby, I don't know what it is.
No, it's not. But Monique, anything you want to promote? Are you on tour or write books or anything?
You know what I want to promote? This is what I want to promote. You ready for this, Jesse?
I am ready.
I want to promote you finding yourself.
Amazing.
I want to promote you loving your people. I want to promote you standing up for a community that you know has been mistreated. I want to promote you to find out the history about where you come from. I know your mom and dad raised you, but find out where they came from. Then find out where they came from. Then find out where they came from. I want to promote nothing but love, but I want to promote you to stop being ignorant.
Monique, check out
who you really are.